Hi everyone and welcome back to Dev Portal. In this video, we are going to dive deeper into the exception handling in Java. Today, we are focusing on how to manage exception using try-catch block. A special feature also we will see, that is try with resources. This is a crucial part of writing a reliable and robust code in Java. So let's get started. So what exactly is a try-catch block? Simply put, a try-catch block is used to handle exceptions in Java, preventing the program from crashing and allow us to handle error gracefully. Let me show you with the help of an example. Let me type int result is equal to 10 divided by 0, 10 divided by 0. This example already we have shown in the last tutorial as well. Result colon plus result. Let me save. Now if I try to run this code, we know it will raise the exception as arithmetic exception. Now to handle this exception, what we can do, we can write this code under try block, and I need to close this try block here, and then I need to catch the exception, which is arithmetic exception. And what I will do, I will add sysout statement under catch block, and I will write error division by 0. That's it. Now if let me format this code. Now if I let me save and run, you will see that it is printing error division by 0. It means the error which has been thrown from this try block is being catched by this block, where we have mentioned that it need to catch arithmetic exception only. One more thing, we need to write the code which can throw the exception only inside the try block, and the catch block will catch that exception only if that particular exception has been thrown. Let me summarize. In this example, we are trying to divide 10 by 0, which causes an arithmetic exception. The catch block catches the specific exception and print out the error message. Without the try catch block, the program would have crashed that we have shown earlier in this video. But by using try catch, we gracefully handle the error. Now, what will happen if there are multiple exceptions that we need to catch? Let me show you how we can do that as well. So let me change this code. I will create an array numbers, and I will provide the numbers 1, 2, 3. And what I will do, I will try to access this array of index value 5. Now we know the size of this number array is only 3, and I am trying to access the index value 5, which is not possible. In that case, it will give me the error, which is the array index out of bound exception. Array index, let me catch it first. Out of bound exception. Let me change the message as well. Error array index out of bound. Now this is the one exception. What if we need to handle more exception here? In that case, we can add more catch block, and inside this catch block, this will catch general exception, exception E, and same way I will add sysout statement, and I will type general error, and I will print the e.get message. Now let me save this code and run, and you can see it is printing error array index out of bound. In this case, we are accessing an invalid array index which thrown an array index out of bound exception. We handle this specific exception in the first catch block. If any other exception occur, the second catch block will handle it. One more thing which needs to be noticed, that we have mentioned the more specific exception in the first place and the general exception in the next place, so that it ensures that most appropriate catch block is get executed. Now let's talk about something called try with resources. This is a powerful feature introduced in Java 7 that allow us to automatically close the resources like files or network connections once we are done with them. This helps us to prevent from the memory leaks. Let me show you the code example of that as well. So first let me clear this. Now what I will do, I will try to read one file which is not present in my system, and we will see how we are able to handle the exception. So try, here I need to add parenthesis, and then under parenthesis I will write string line equal to reader dot read line, and what I will do, I will add sysout statement and I will print the line, and this reader I will create inside this try parenthesis. So buffer reader I will use is equal to new buffer reader, and inside this I will try to open the file reader, and name will be the test.txt. Let me import buffer reader. Okay, this is buffered reader. Let me import buffered reader. ed I have missed, and file reader also let me import. Now it is saying that either we need to catch the exception or we need to throw the exception. So let me catch, and what exception it will throw, that it is the IO exception. And I will add sysout statement, sysout error, and I will print e.get message. So that's it. Now if I try to run this code, we will see it will print the error test.txt. The system cannot find the file specified. So in this code, we are reading from the file called test.txt. Notice the try statement. We created the buffer reader resource inside the parenthesis. This ensures that the resource which is we have opened is automatically get closed after the try block completes, whether the exception occurs or not occurs. Without try with resources, we would have to manually close this reader using the finally block, which makes the code more longer and harder to manage. Try with resources simplify our process significantly. Now when should we use try catch block? Whenever there is a possibility of an error occurring that we want to handle, such as user input error, file handling, or working with arrays, try catch block is essential. And when we are dealing with resources like files, database connection, or network streams, try with resources is the best practice, as it ensures that the resource always get properly released even if an exception occurs, and this will help us from the memory leaks. To sum up, we have learned how to handle exceptions using try-catch block in Java, catching specific exception and general exception. We have also covered the powerful try with resources feature, which ensures that resources are automatically closed even after there is an exception occurred in our code. In our next part in this series, we will covering the finally block, which is another essential feature in exception handling. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Dev Portal for more such tutorials. Feel free to ask any question in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.